So I have here the SnoreDoc anti-snoring mouthpiece, which I'm about to mold. I'm following the instructions. The first thing is to stick this popsicle stick into the ear hole in the mat right here. I already nudged it in quite firmly, and that will make sure that the opening does not close and become constricted while I create the mat. If I do that, I won't be able to breathe. So that's number one. It also helps me actually mold it as I stick it in and keep it in place. So the instructions are that I fill up a bowl of boiling hot water, which I have right here. I have the cold water right here. I have a timer right here to keep track of the seconds, and I have a mirror so I can actually watch myself create the mold and make sure it's done right. So they say that in the instructions that I have to allow the hot water to cool for about 20 seconds after I take it off of the stove. I don't want to burn this mat, and I already gave that 20 seconds. So without further ado, I'm going to submerge the mouthpiece into the hot water for 18 seconds. That's the number that they give in the instructions here, and then we'll move on to the next step. So I kept this in there for 18 seconds. I just pulled it out. You see right here, it's very pliable. So the next step here is to carefully remove the mouthpiece, which I did. Shake off excess water, which I've been doing. Do not put excess pressure on the mouthpiece. That is very soft and pliable. Remove the spatula. Remember not to remove the spatula from the mouthpiece, which I won't do. This popsicle stick has to remain firmly inserted. Now I need to align my jaw so that my bottom jaw is aligned with my top jaw. So I got to move my bottom jaw forward just a little bit. I'm going to bite down firmly for 60 seconds. I'm going to suck out the air of the mouthpiece with my tongue and lips pressed together against the mouthpiece. I'm going to use my fingers to press against my lips and cheeks to improve the custom fit. So here I go. Right here, this groove indicates the side up. Okay, so I just pulled this mat out of my mouth. I made the impression, I held it there for a minute, and I'm going to dunk it into the cold water, and according to them, I got to leave it there for 2 minutes. So we finished the 2 minutes here. The mat's been soaking in the cold water, so I'm taking it out here, I'm pulling it out. This is the actual mat. The molding looks like it was done well, and it fits into my mouth well too, so I am pleased with the results. They write that the mouthpiece should comfortably grip your upper and lower lip snugly, which it does, and they do say that if I need to, I can repeat the process. So if I find that I totally cannot sleep with this, I might consider redoing it, but for now, looks like I did a good job. It is formed well. Again, as I mentioned, the air hole is not excessive. I don't love that, but the actual construction of the mat doesn't look too bad. I'm only going to know that when I sleep with it for a couple nights, but the molding looks good, and it fits pretty well. So I'm happy with the results, and we'll see what happens.